I know it's getting dark out, but this is what the water pump looks like connected, and the positive and negative wires have already been run up by the water hose through the front paneling here. And what they'll do is they'll come over underneath my radiator, and they'll come right up and fit. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of dark out here, but this is my switch right here. Right there. I know it is kind of dark, but I still want to make it. That looks pretty badass the way it is right there. I mean, it's kind of dark out, but the water pump fits pretty good. All these little blue ABBA clips, Jubilee clamps or hose clamps, are really working good. The other side right here is hooked up. Now I just got to make sure that it doesn't get in the way of the carburetor or doesn't get in the way of the rear paneling. And since I work just about every day, I work today, and tomorrow's a holiday, I work tomorrow. I work all the time. But this and I turned the Bosch pump on and it made a little whirring noise. So that's pretty cool. So all of the plumbing is hooked up as far as it's all in one condition. I could put the radiator fluid in right here and give it a shot. Now, one thing about these kind of radiators is you've got to put in maybe 2-3 ounces and then run the pump, and it takes maybe half an hour to do it right, but it'll take some of the fluid, the green fluid, and take it up here. It'll put it in the head right here, and then it will blow air out going down the other side, and it takes a while for all the air to percolate out of the radiator. Then when I get most of the air out of the radiator, when I put on my overflow reserve bottle right here, it'll still be pumping air bubbles into that and be sucking up fluid as it needs it. One tip of the day is, if you're going to use any kind of radiator fluid or anything for your bike, either use radiator fluid that's 50-50 water or a denatured water or whatever it is and the fluid, or you want to run pure radiator fluid and get yourself some denatured or something like that water down at the store for $1 a gallon. If you run regular tap water in these, what happens is when these heat up, the minerals and all the other crap that are in the water will start to coat the inside here and turn it white and green and everything, and it doesn't cool as well. So if you're ever using one of these, spend the time and get yourself some, good bottled water and do the job right. So that's what the engine looks like so far, and it is dark out here, about 9 something. And then of course, in a couple of days I think it'll be a full moon, and I'm a real believer in the full moon when it causes some people, it causes them to be assholes, and the hospitals say that during a full moon more babies are born, more weirdos are coming in the hospital, and more people are generally just assholes, depending how strong the moon is. Whenever I see some weird shit going down, I check my moon phase calendar to see if the full moon is coming on. So the pipe looks good so far. I know it's still dark out here, but I want to show it. And little by little I'm getting it done. I got to run everything through the switches and then put the back together and take the still have to take the gas tank or petrol tank and clean it out. Show you how to do that. It's a good thing to clean out once every couple of years. Put all this back together, put on the new wheels, and it just seems like, God, am I ever going to get this done? But I know it's going to look good. It's going to look really good when I get it done, I think. And then we'll go on to repainting this and getting it totally mirror smooth. And any of you out there can do all this. If you have a great teacher like me, and you know I don't charge that much, I'm thinking about starting a Patron account and asking for, like, I don't know, $2 donations if anyone would like to do that. I don't know how to do the Patron account thingy, but I'm going to try it. $2 is not a lot to ask for all the hours and months and years I've spent doing this. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we continue.